Hi, and welcome to the Power of Three business plan. We're AJ and Jill Willoughby.
Now, we realize that there are a lot of companies and choices for you to earn a supplemental income. The problem is many of these programs will cost you an arm and a leg just to get started, not to mention all the hidden costs and the extra fees, usually all of which is money up front. Well, not this one. What the Power of Three business plan will do is offer you a way to earn as much money as you want with as little of a financial investment as possible, because making you profitable as fast as possible is our #1 goal.
However, before we even get into any of the information that we want to share with you, we want to right off the bat let you know what it will take financially to do this business.
It's important for you that we share that up front, so that instead of you wondering this whole presentation what this will cost you, you are more focused on hearing the system and how it could work for you.
Now, to get started, it's only $35, and that's for your membership. However, you are going to be investing approximately $90 to $150 on average per month. The cost of this is something that you're going to be able to be profitable in a very short time. The difference in what it's going to cost really is low, especially when you hear the presentation as we go along.
So now that we've got that out of the way, let us go ahead and share just a little bit of our story so you know where we're coming from.
We began this business in February of 2005. We're just a normal, down-to-earth family. We've got 7 kids.
Now, having 7 kids isn't exactly normal.
Well, okay, that's true. But we are normal in every other way. We're very involved in our kids' lives. We're very involved in our church. But we had a dilemma. You see, we both worked full-time in the radio industry.
But with 7 kids, we definitely knew that I needed to be a stay-at-home mom.
The problem was that we really depended on being a 2-income family. So as many couples do, we felt stuck and trapped in our circumstance. So when this business was introduced by my father, Andy Willoughby, well, we were open-minded to what was going on.
Who was open-minded?
Okay.
I mean, you said no way.
So Jill was open-minded. It took me a little bit longer to look into things and see how it was going to be.
Months.
True. Okay, so it took me months to really take the time to hear out my wife and my father. But when I did, it changed our whole life. You see, Jill immediately became a stay-at-home mom, working this business part-time in our home. And within 2 months, I was also at home. A stay-at-home dad with the chance to make more money at home than I did in my traditional job. Within 8 months, we were highlighted by the company as one of the fastest growing teams in the business. Within 10 months, we were earning over $10,000 per month. So take the time to really focus on the information in this presentation. We've done this, we've experienced it, and we know how to go through this. Take notes if you can. Just don't put it off like I did. Benjamin Franklin said it best: the height of foolishness is to discard an opportunity without full investigation.
So what is this business? What business has made over 100,000 millionaires since the 90s, and today over 200,000 millionaires worldwide, and counting? Notice, no other industry has achieved that so fast. And whether you're looking to make millions or you're looking just to supplement your current income, this is definitely a business that can supply that. Success Magazine stated that no other industry on earth created as many millionaires as multi-level marketing.
So let's take a quick second and look at what multi-level marketing is and what it's not. You're bound to be surprised. Simply breaking it down, multi-level marketing is marketing, which is a way to move a product or service from the manufacturer or provider to the customer. Multi-level means there are multiple levels of income, thus creating a team atmosphere. It is a system of how to pay a team who are sharing the products with customers.
Now, there are 3 basic ways to market a product. Number 1, we all understand retail. We understand this. This is your Walmart, your Walgreens, your shopping malls, your grocery stores. They're retailing the product. Number 2 is direct sales. Now, this does fall into the network marketing category as it does cut out the middleman, but it still requires a great deal of selling and even retailing product. Now, number 3 is the multi-level marketing. Like direct sales, we do cut out that middleman, yet instead of going out and doing sales and peddling products, we instead build networks of people. You see, instead of paying millions of dollars to advertisers and millions of dollars on building that internal infrastructure of middlemen, they instead will pay people like you and I to share their products. As a result, these companies are able to have more money to compensate you and I beyond what a typical retail profit margin is, and also more money that they can put in their product development. Therefore, they usually have a higher quality product than their counterpart found in retail stores.
MLM is big business. It reaches well over $200 billion a year.
Warren Buffett, one of the world's 5 most richest men, says, "This is one of the best investments I've ever made." And Robert Kiyosaki, author of best-selling book Rich Dad Poor Dad, says, "This is the business of the 21st century. giving people the opportunity with very low startup costs to acquire great wealth.
Zig Ziglar even notes that with cyberspace and the now and instant technology, multi-level marketing is marching into a new frontier. His suggestion, get on board. Not to mention the tax benefits that a home-based business provides, and the fact that the money that you're going to be saving on taxes may well cover the cost of anything that you've got invested.
Now let's quickly point out what it's not. Multi-level marketing is not a pyramid. Actually, corporate America is more of a pyramid if you think about it. They're all structured in the shape of a pyramid. Think about Walmart. You have the Walton family, then it structures down to executives and on down and through the stores, the store manager, the assistant managers, down to the cashiers, stockers, greeters. It's all pyramid shaped. Now the reason that there's a stigma was the illegal pyramids and chain distributions that were around in the 70s and 80s that were illegal. They still are illegal. The reason they're illegal is because they fail to move a product or a valuable service. So multi-level they may be, marketing they're not. They have nothing to market.
Also what it is not is there is no stocking, no storing, no selling, or delivering.
And like AJ just mentioned, you don't have to be a salesman. You will focus on building an organization of like-minded people like yourself who want more in life. It's really as simple as that. Let me show you how this works. Now we've already mentioned that this is the power of 3. So here's how it works. Level 1 is you finding 3 people who want more in life. Then you help them find 3, so you have 9. And then you all work together, those 9 plus your first 3 plus yourself, you're all working together to help that 9 find 3 more. So therefore you have 27. You see how the math is going? Now we continue on, and it keeps going on and on, as you can see. Now we are a staggering 9-level deep compensation plan company. So look at the possibilities. Now let me ask you something. Now with 29,000 people in your group, all using products just for themselves, they're not out peddling products, they're not out selling products. If there's 29,000 people in your group all using the products for themselves, what that does is creates tremendous volume.
And that's how you make a lot of money in any business, by having a lot of people doing a little bit. John Paul Getty, the world's first billionaire, says it this way: I'd rather have 1% of the efforts of 100 people than 100% of my own efforts. That's what we call leverage. So that is the business model. So what is the vehicle?
Well, we work with a company called Xango. It all started with this guy in the center, Joe Morton, holding the bottle of Xango there. While he was working in Southeast Asia, Joe came across an amazing botanical called the mangosteen. Now, it's not at all related to the mango. It's mangosteen. After tasting this delicious fruit, he began to study and research and found that this fruit had quite a long list of medicinal properties, as well as an important realization that it hadn't before been brought to market until now.
So what is mangosteen? Well, as we mentioned, it is an exotic fruit that is very delicious, and it's packed full of antioxidants, including xanthones, which is the highest form of antioxidant known to man. In fact, there are more xanthones in the mangosteen than any other fruit known. So what does Xango do with this fruit?
An all-natural whole fruit formula Xango juice. This was the very first to market mangosteen juice, and the only one to use the whole fruit. Therefore, you can get the entire benefits of the mangosteen just the way God created it. Take a look through this incredible benefits of the mangosteen. In addition to be the most powerful antioxidant known to man, it is also an all-natural anti-inflammatory. This is huge. Think about it. I mean, the majority of illnesses are due to inflammation of the body in one place or another. So if this were the only property of the mangosteen and the only issue that this would help, it would be huge by itself. But go ahead and read through these additional benefits from drinking mangosteen juice. It's also an antibacterial, antiviral, antifungal. It provides joint flexibility, helps to maintain intestinal health, strengthens your immune system, helps to balance blood sugar. It's an anti-cancer, anti-tumor, and assists in maintaining respiratory health. Again, we want to be very upfront with product costs as we go along. In fact, we aren't even here to sell you products at all. We want to share a simple way to generate income from the comforts of your home and a way to help others who want to do the same. And keep in mind that we can show you a way to earn enough money to pay for your products quickly, even in your first month, as AJ and I did. Now, next to the cost per case, you'll notice that it says 120 PV. Now, that stands for product value. PV stands for product value. Note that many companies will charge you one amount but give you credit for a lesser amount. In other words, let's say you have a bottle of shampoo. You may pay $15 for that bottle of shampoo in 2 different companies. One company like Xango will credit you that entire $15 for commission, where another company may only credit you with $10. That's one form of breakage. It's a nasty little trick by many companies, but not with Xango. So Xango juice comes in a case of 4 25-ounce bottles, which are basically the size of a wine bottle for $120. and also with a product value, a PV, of 120. So let me show you quickly some of the other incredible category-creating products that Xango has to offer. 365 multivitamins. Now, many of us are used to taking vitamins for our general health and prevention, but even taking very expensive high-end vitamins that I have in the past, I had never noticed a difference from taking a multivitamin until this one. Not to mention it has a built-in active defense complex which truly protects your body and builds your immune system. Our whole family is on these vitamins, both AJ and I, and all of our children as well. The cost on these vitamins are $70 with a PV of 70 also.
Well, next is Glimpse Intuitive Skincare. It's a completely toxic-free green chemistry. The anti-aging benefits from the mangosteen are visually astounding. Ladies and men alike are going to love what Glimpse will do for your skin. See, Glimpse calms the effects of inflammation. It provides complete skin nutrition, and it works as a powerful antioxidant. The system is complete with a cleanser, a toner, a serum, and a moisturizer. Now, you can buy a complete pack of 6 bottles for $200, a 4-pack system for $150, or individual bottles for anywhere between $25 and $65 a piece.